welcome to this hailed device that people are just like, wow, what is this? This is the world's most advanced terahertz light wave therapy device today. You're looking into three devices. We have the basic, the classic, the mid-range, which is the premium, and the pro device. Now, let me start again with the disclaimer. This is very important. This is a household electrical equipment. It is safe to use, and anything about your medical concern, go back to your doctor. Now, again, this is not an FDA medical equipment. Me as a speaker, I don't give any medical advice. I'm simply a researcher, a speaker, and I show you the science of this amazing technology. And the science will answer it all, also based upon results and data. So again, I'll talk about science. This is not medical. Science and quantum physics, they've shown us that every block, every building block of matter is called energy. Wow. And our physical body is an energy field. We are energy beings. Our cells, down to the microcosm, down to the atoms. And if you look beyond the atoms, you will see only two things, and that is waves or particles. Wow, it's either wave or particle. It's not a form of physical, tangible thing. It is non-tangible, and these are called energy or frequency or waves and particles. It's very interesting to understand this. Now, understanding this based upon energy and based that everything in the universe is made up of energy, therefore everything is vibrating. Nice. Now, Ernst Cladny, a physicist and a musician, has discovered that certain frequency can affect the movement of the sand on a plate. Now, what is this? This shows you that every frequency affects the physical matter, the physical reality. And in fact, as you can see, every particular frequency affects the cells in the body. It also affects everything around us. This is a wonderful discovery by Ernst Cladny, showing to you that, guys, energy and vibration affects the physical reality. And Nikola Tesla said that if you want to find the secrets of the universe, you got to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And this discovery has rocked the scientific community, that there is particular electromagnetic resonant field. In other words, a frequency that can affect cellular growth, has affected gene proliferation. And this discovery caught the attention of a lot of scientists and even doctors. This is kind of new during that time, but this is to show you that there are frequencies that affects the genes and cellular growth in the physical body. And the growth here is more of the good cells and the gene that is able, to create healthy effects in the physical body. This is just amazing. And so they have concluded that resonance or frequency creates vibration. There are particular certain frequencies that affect the health of our physical cells, of our cells. This vibration creates regeneration of cells and increase of cellular energy. Isn't it amazing? Resonance creates vibration, and this vibration again regenerates the cells and increase the energy of our cells. Now, resonance, if you can see here on the video, if there's the same frequency on that particular object, there is what we call vibration. Again, resonance, particular frequency of the same frequency, affects the vibration of that object. Therefore, resonance creates vibration. Now, the terahertz frequency, which is in the IteraCare, resonates with the same frequency as of the normal human cells. Therefore, because of this particular frequency that generates vibration, our cells begins to vibrate in millions of vibrations per second, regenerating and recharging the cells in our physical body. That is the long and short of this presentation. Now, Bruce Lipton said that every cell in our body is a battery. Correct. We are made of cells, trillions of cells, and they're called mini batteries. Now, the idea is if the cell's energy is low and weak, we are sickly and we are in the state of disease. If the cell's energy are high, we're healthy. And if it's gone, you're basically dead. It's all about energy. Now, vibrational medicine is the future of medicine. This is what the great Albert Einstein said 80 years ago. He said that the future of medicine is frequency. Guys, we are already in the era of energy medicine. This is the power where you can restore, rebalance, and reharmonize the energy flow in your physical bodies. Now, I want to show you a video just to give you an idea that frequencies and certain frequencies can affect organisms and cell in the physical body. Watch this.
So we search the U.S. patent database, and we find this invention by a physician, Dr. James Bear of Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's called a resonant frequency therapy device, and its purpose is to induce a resonant vibration in a living organism or cell. Over the course of 15 months, we try hundreds and hundreds of frequencies, if not thousands, until we find the magic combination. It's what we musicians would call the 11th harmonic. When we add the 11th harmonic, we begin to shatter microorganisms like a crystal glass. We showed these videos to our friends in the biology department. They said they hadn't seen anything quite like it. It seems to be a new phenomenon. These organisms are being shattered by our electronic signals. We now know that cancer is vulnerable between the frequencies of 100,000 hertz and 300,000 hertz. Leukemia cell number 1 tries to grow a copy of itself, but the new cell is shattered into dozens of fragments and scattered across the slide. Leukemia cell number 2 then hyperinflates and also dies. Leukemia cell number 3 then tries to make another cancer cell. The new cell is shattered and the original cell dies.
Right, those numbers, those 100 to 300,000 hertz affects the cells, the cancer cells and leukemia cells, disrupting their growth. And that is amazing. Now, that's the idea of resonance. This resonant device can surely revolutionize how we see health and how we bring health to humanity. Now, let's talk about the terahertz. What is terahertz frequency and what makes it so unique and amazing in terms of technology and health? Now, the terahertz is not an electron nor a photon frequency. It is in between the microwave and infrared. As you can see, the frequency is in between 100 gigahertz to 10 terahertz. It is so strong and fast that it is in the same frequency of the human cells. That's why the American scientists, when they discovered this in the 1980s, they said, this is wave of life. Why? Because it resonates with the same frequency of the human cells. And Japanese scientists call this light of life, and the Chinese scientists call this divine or God's wave band. This frequency is non-ionizing frequency. In other words, it does not steal or remove any electron in the body. That is like what happens when you use a microwave, a router, a Wi-Fi, your phones. They remove or they steal electrons, which is not good for the body. So this is non-ionizing. And therefore, because it's so fast in its frequency range, it can pass through materials like clothing and paper and plastic and glass. That's why in 2004, the US government named the terahertz technology as one of the top 10 technologies that will change the future world. at my screen right over here. This lady has tested the IteraCare's capability in terms of aligning the energy centers in the physical body. Now, he tested this with this guy before the therapy. His energy alignment was just 75%. As you can see, all these circles right here, you notice it's really disaligned. All right, especially on the crown part and the lower part below, from the heart down to the sacral bone. These are 7 chakras, as we say it. These are energy centers. Now, the idea is the more these energy centers, the more they are aligned, the faster the healing capacity in the body. The more they are disaligned, the lesser the healing capacity in the body. Now, guess what? After using the IteraCare for just 15 minutes, they were all stunned with the result. Almost 100% of energy alignment in just 15 minutes. That is 92% in just 15 minutes. The body achieved almost a perfect homeostasis that keeps the body in a state of healing and a state of recovery and regeneration. I'm not talking about 3 days. I'm not talking about weeks. I'm talking about 15 minutes of blowing the body, and the energy was just aligned almost 100%. That is a huge boost of the body's innate healing system that we can heal faster. Wow. Now, showing you some testimonies today. And again, this is not gimmick, Photoshop. This is not to convince you so you can buy the IteraCare. This is to show to you that this device has changed and has helped a lot of people all over the world. Let me show you with this first one. Now, this is Mr. Sheikh Dr. Ismail Qasim Al-Fakir Ilal, honored as one of the top, like a pope in the Muslim community. He is featured in the Time magazine. All right. He has a lot of global influence. He has a lot of followers, millions of them all over the world. He's met with presidents, prime ministers all over the world. As you can see, this man is highly respected in his field as a spiritual guru, as an imam in the Muslim community. Now, but he has a problem. His leg has this really painful problem. He's unable to walk. And the doctor said, we're going to cut this. We're going to amputate this because it's eating your flesh. Now, someone somewhere posted the IteraCare in the social media, and his secretary found it. So he contacted them. In other words, they were able to experience IteraCare. They've done the first demonstration. Now, this first therapy, as you can see, a box of tissue was finished because the liquid, the fluid from that leg started to gush out like a faucet, you know. They have to dry it out. When they started blowing this liquid, the pus started to be removed. And guess what happens? It felt so good. After few therapies and several therapies, he got better. Look at his leg. Got better. The wounds healed. The wounds closed. The pus was removed. And he was able to walk better. Because of that, he asked to meet the owner of the company, Dr. Stephen Lai. And he said, can you appoint me as a global product ambassador? The owner of the company, Prife International, immediately signed the contract, making him the global product ambassador. Now, and from that day on, he started sharing this IteraCare to all his followers all over the world. Amazing. He's like the evangelist of the IteraCare. And in fact, he gave his testimony during the first year anniversary in Malaysia. That was last Sunday. Oh my gosh, we were so blessed. This guy is on fire, even with his age. And he shares this to all over the world, to his followers. And the finale was he lifted the IteraCare to one of the biggest mosques. And he said, this IteraCare is a gift from God. For him to say that, that is something, guys. That is something for us to look into. All right. Severe pain on the leg and the back that is suffered by this lady for over 4 years. This lady was in pain. And in fact, his knee, they have this fluid in the knee that when they extract this fluid, it's almost a half full. All right. And it makes this very inconvenient, so painful. They have to spend so much money to do surgery. As you can see, when she sits down, she's in pain. When she gets up on bed, she's in pain. That pain has been going on for 4 years. And someone introduced the IteraCare. And after just using the IteraCare for 10 days, look at her. She's walking so like, oh my gosh, this put me into tears because I know this lady. And today, she is an active distributor. All right. We've got kidney failure. Creatinine level went down from 8.2 to 2.8 in using this IteraCare and drinking the charged water. This happens in 2 months' time. And so this guy's from having 3 to 2 times of dialysis. Now it's a month, once in a month dialysis. And these lives are changed because of the IteraCare. So if you know someone who have kidney problems, kidney failure, who has dialysis, guys, you can highly recommend this product because it can definitely help them. We've got skin problems. This device is so effective to help relieve skin problems. We've got this severe psoriasis. All right. This is a mother of a friend. You can see on September, and after 2 months, 95% better. They have used a lot of dermas and creams and all the sort to no effect. But after using the IteraCare in just 2 months, and today she's well and better. Now, we have skin disorder for 3 years. The red patches on the skin got better in 4 days. Another psoriasis with this little girl. Wow. In 4 months' time, using the Pro, baby skin is back. We've got vitiligo case got better after 5 months, and scalp psoriasis got better in 5 days' time. Wow, amazing. Now we've got instant result in just 30 minutes. You can do this. All right, amazing result. It's like a beauty salon, natural reverse anti-aging. As you can see, those lines on the eyes gone in 30 minutes. All right, we've got this glowing effect on the face, and dark spot on the eyes also gone. Wow, amazing. And I'm talking about 30 minutes of using and blowing on the face. We've got this guy. His name is Mr. Shankar. All right, I took a photo with him. This was in India. And you know what the doctor told him? You have a colorectal immune disorder or cancer. The doctor said, you're not going to live more than 6 months, man. All right, you got to say bye-bye. But he's a warrior. And he said, no. All right. And then luckily, someone introduced the IteraCare. He started blowing it on his colon area crazy, like 5 to 10 times every day, and drinking a lot of charged water. And guess what happened? After 6 months, he went back to the doctor, and the doctor was surprised. What did you do? You are cancer-free.